Hi everyone, it's Sunny here, and today I wanted to make a paper drawing puppet video because I actually got a lot of comments like give us some tips or do you have any tips for your beginners. So this video will be like explaining yeah, so let's. By the way, before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video if you like this type of content, and maybe leave a comment if you want to. So yeah, so let's go into the video. So maybe as you guys know, I started to make a new drawing style. It's more like a harder drawing, so I'm just gonna do a tips on the beginners and just a little bit of tips on my new drawings. So yeah, by the way, the first tip is gonna be a little bit of my tip that I learned when I started to make paper drawings. So yeah, the first tip is I highly recommend to use any type of cardboard paper or a cardboard on your drawings, because if they're laying like in a small place, like a bag, just anywhere, it can always break, and that's actually hurts because when you're drying like some hours, then it just breaks. It actually hurts. So yeah, the first tip is just use any type of cardboard or cardboard paper. It will actually really help you. So the second tip is more for beginners, and it's if you wanted to start any type of like drawings and you are just like beginner, you haven't made any drawings before, I highly recommend to watch any like YouTube tutorials or even my YouTube tutorial. I can link it down below in the description. So yeah, like you can start with any tutorials that can help you with like know how to do it, how to be like careful, like give you some tips. So it's actually really helps if you're like a real beginner. So yeah, because on my way when I started to make paper drawing puppets, I haven't watched any tutorials and it was really hard to understand how to make them. So yeah, tutorials actually helps a lot. Yeah, that's the second tip. So the third paper drawing tip is to use any type of markers or color pencils. If you're making like a drawings and you want them to make like colorful, be more realistic, or maybe they can be like more special. So yeah, try to use any type of like colors, color pencils, black liners, like white pencils. They actually helps a lot. Because if you're just like viewing just a paper and like maybe a pencil, that will be like a little bit boring for you. And yeah, it actually helps a lot to buy any type of markers. I'm gonna put here some pictures of my markers that from Amazon I'm using, and they're actually really good. So I highly recommend to buy them. And yeah, like this is an example of what you can do with just markers and pencils. So there's a lot of different if you're using them or not. And the next tip is tip number 4, yes. Yeah, so if you're starting to make a new paper drawings and you are new in this community, I highly recommend, if you don't have any like type of any your own designs, or you're like not sure about your designs, you can always start with like paper drawing ideas, but please never copy someone, because in this community people are not always to copy each other, because it's more like a special thing. So always use free drawing ideas, or just don't copy people, because it actually hurts when you're like coming up with a design and yeah, someone just steal it or copy it. Yeah, so that's why I highly recommend, if you are a beginner, try to use any type of free ideas. And yeah, they actually helped me a lot when I started to make paper drawings. So yeah, that's it. Let's go to the next tip. And the 5th tip is gonna be how to blow up on a paper drawing community, or just how to get some more views, more people to watch you, more people to love you and like your type of content, and just be noticed. As my own, like how I started like YouTube and TikTok, you're just gonna try, just make a videos, work on your background, work on your light, and if you have everything like drawings, colorful drawings, your own designs, your own background, and pretty light, and if you do like some, maybe like a little bit of hashtags on your videos, it will actually help you a lot. And then if you do like maybe some things of it, it's alright, because everybody's studying like not perfectly. Because even me, when I started like this YouTube channel, I had like maybe like 100 views max. So it's completely okay if you didn't blow up like from the start, but if you always like grow up, your account will also grow up, and yeah, that's it. So the other tip is gonna be, I'm not sure if it's actually a tip, but I just wanted to like share with y'all. If you're kind of getting like a hate, what was that? Alright, so if you're like kind of getting like a lot of hate, or just someone, you just don't getting views, you don't getting followers, maybe if you just started to make paper giants, I highly recommend to just continue and try to grow up your giants, try to like make it more special, have some more maybe details, maybe have some more details on your background, maybe work on your quality and maybe your videos. Yeah, that's actually how helping me when I like started make paper giants. So I just started with like a giant and just white background, and it's actually didn't blow up as much. But then when I just added like some colors, like it's even enough if you're adding like some stickers on the background, it's perfect. So if you're just adding like some stickers to the background, and it will actually make your picture have some more like I don't know, special feeling, like people will remember you, relate to your type of content, and yeah, and that's how you can get more people to watch you and more people to love your content. And yeah, let's go to the next tip. Anyway, the next tip is gonna be how to come up with your own drawing ideas, own drawing designs. I actually got a lot of comments like this, like, how do you come up with ideas? Do you like using some free ideas, or how do you come up with ideas? So basically, you just maybe as example I'm gonna say, so you just like taking maybe like a fruit from internet. So as I'm doing, I'm just gonna tell for myself. I actually just put in a picture, for example, orange, and I wanted to make like an orange or watermelon giant. I'm just putting a picture of like a watermelon on my iPad, or just on your phone, or maybe on your TV, I don't know. And then just when you're taking your drawing base and just taking a little bit, you can come up with like maybe lines, maybe like some stars, some hearts, I don't know, something special in your drawing. So yeah, and that's actually how I'm coming up with ideas. And yeah, I just wanted to tell about the shape. So how I come up with my first shape, like example this drawing, I just draw like some, I don't know, I just started to draw like some lines, and then it become a shape. I don't know, it just happened. Yeah, so if you just like you didn't stop you growing up, and it's actually gonna help you a lot. So yeah, and it's maybe one of the last tips I'm gonna give is just to trust the process when you're making your drawings, because I learned it from myself. Because when you're making a drawing and maybe you just added like some lines of like some details, and you're thinking like, no, this drawing may not be perfectly, no, I wouldn't like this drawing. Just always try the process, because all the paper drawings are always bad, maybe like a little bit bad at the start, but they always will come up at the end if you don't give up, or just trying to like don't stop and think like if you add maybe a little bit more, it will help you. And just always trust the process. Like except for my drawings, if I'm just drawing like on one side, just this base, and then just thinking like, no, I wouldn't like this drawing, but when I glue it on the base, it just looks perfectly. So it's actually also like a type of, if you're gluing it on the base, it also makes a lot of sense. So yeah, it's always trust the process. And maybe if you didn't like it at the end, try to make some videos, maybe ask people to write in the comments some maybe tips or maybe some details so you can add in your drawing. And yeah, so this thing that's actually gonna help a lot you if you're gonna come up with your drawing ideas. So yeah, so I think that's all for today. I actually really hope that my tips will help you guys, and you maybe find something in this video that you actually really like and will use it. Yeah, basically it was just mine, like a tries and examples and mistakes. So yeah, if you like this video, always subscribe to my channel, like this video. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, I really appreciate it. And also Merry Christmas, guys. Bye.